Time to wake up and open your eyes, people. Open them up. Maybe we don't want to be governed by a load of people who've got fuck all to do with this country. No way. This is the UK, don't forget that. It ain't Brussels, and maybe we don't want to be part of what you've got. It's happening. So this is England, land of morals and ethical values, known for staying firm through all the stress that we stand through, and trademarks that place us apart from foreign places are lately fading and fast before our faces. Yeah, this is England, the place where I live, but little did you know this island slipping straight through our grips. Britain's fixed and is focused on sinister motives, but let me guess, your upper lips are staying stiff for the moment. And once we had some rights and were free, it's frightening to see the foundations that we laid are sliding right from our feet. They've left us out of pocket, see we stress about the jobs we need, but we were once famed for the strength of our economy. Listen up and remember, the governments want Europe as one singular union with us in the centre, and no person can cure it. There were documents written way back in the 70s that were planning a merger with Europe. These cunts are killing our land with sickening plans. The individuality we had, we're getting stripped of it, man. They'll take control of the way that we globally trade, the goal that we make, but you gotta know, this ownership's fake. I've seen it rise and it haunts me. It's a second stab at trying to unify Europe like the Nazis tried in the 40s. All these years of independence standing tall with conviction, but now willing to live by European laws and restrictions. And while we're broken, we're poorer. It's costing 100 million quid a year to shift our administration over the border. It's emotional torture, feeling sick with this insight. We're even handing over the legal system that we live by. We've handed over currency, we've handed over gold reserves, we've handed over all we own and getting crap we don't deserve. It's happened in Brussels, cats are literally laughing at the fact we've handed over control of our fishing and farming. We're the victims and targets getting captured and drowned. This shit ain't really in the pipeline, it's happening now. It's a movement I'm not sure you can stop. Britain don't say what Britain does, it's the leaders in Europe calling the shots. They forced their laws in our shops. 300 nutrient forms were made illegal because Europe didn't want any more in their stocks. They deny essential medicines that serve to civilians. Yes, we're led by people who mass murder as citizens. That's earning the millions, cash surplus and dividends. Fact surface is crippling, pound sterling's diminishing. These people pursue votes to feed us a new hope, but the Magna Carta and Bill of Rights make it illegal to do so. So people, please just prove you're diligent, cause soon enough Europe will make us all guilty until we're proven innocent. These devilish sly cunts have changed the corpus juris so we can be detained without evidence for 9 months. They're holding us captive, we're shackled in chains, and as long as we're living, nothing will actually change. This regime is totally fucked, broken, corrupt vultures that cut and open us up to all this globalist stuff. So here's some facts I hope for you to know. If we join the EU, they'll start making you pay taxes on a funeral. Irrelevant lump sums that's fed to some dumb punks to spend on weapons. That's what you get for burying loved ones. They wanna take our armed forces and change it so the British Army's run by foreigners that start wars I'ma face it. While these fakers are patiently swarming, I'll forever feel like a foreigner that's living in the same nation I was born in. It's a change for the worse, it costs a couple of million every hour to be part of this, paid for straight from your purse. But we ain't broken completely. If you're proud to be British, then stand the fuck up and say no to this treaty. No.
Well, very briefly, about 7 or 8 years ago, I went to a political meeting and suddenly discovered that our own politicians in Great Britain had given away our country to a group of unknown and unaccountable foreigners to run the UK.
You said in your speech that none but those on the extremes oppose the European Union. Well, that may be right amongst professional career politicians, but a clear majority of the British people want us to have friendship and free trade with the European Union, but do not want to be members of this political union. You cannot continue against public opinion to build this European Union. If you do it against the will of the people, you are storing up enormous social and political problems for the future.